I'm Ashley Kyle, and this is your Lake TV News Update. Congressman Todd Aiken visited the Lake of the Ozarks on Saturday during his campaign for U.S. Senate. Aiken ate breakfast at First Assemblies of God Church in Osage Beach before attending a political rally on the Camden County Courthouse lawn. He spoke to residents about the differences between himself and incumbent Claire McCaskill and addressed the controversial comments about rape that lost him the support of many within the Republican Party. Aiken has resolved to stay in the race, calling it the will of the people. 2 years after a double homicide rocked Sunrise Beach, the daughter of one of the victims and 2 additional suspects have been indicted. Susan Elizabeth Van Noe, an attorney from Lee's Summit, Missouri, faces first-degree murder charges in the death of her father, William Van Noe, who was taken off life support at University Hospital in Boone County on October 6, 2010, after being shot and stabbed 4 days earlier at his lakefront home in Camden County. His companion, Sharon Dixon, died on October 2nd of gunshot wounds at the home. A husband and wife, Desiree and Stacy Dory from Shawnee, Kansas, have both been charged with second-degree murder and forgery. No charges have yet been filed in Dixon's murder. The Iberia woman who pled guilty to burning her 6-month-old baby to death in 2007 received her judgment last week. Christina White was sentenced to 25 years in prison for wrapping Wayne Anderson Jr. in a blanket and setting it on fire. The infant died 3 weeks later of the burns. Miller County prosecutor Matt Howard intended to seek the death penalty, but a ruling from the Missouri Supreme Court found that White's mental status met the definition of retardation, making her ineligible for lethal injection. Not guilty is the decision of a federal jury in the case of an Osage Beach police officer accused of assault. The charges stemmed from an incident in 2010 when Officer Sam Ford was attempting to restrain a local man named Eric Hauser outside a bar. Hauser had allegedly been fighting with another man when Ford arrived on the scene. The officer said he is pleased the trial is over and satisfied to know the jury found that he was not responsible for injuring Hauser. In transportation news, the city of Osage Beach continues to agonize over the Key Largo intersection. Local business owners spoke at the city's Board of Aldermen meeting last week to make the case for swift action. Local realtor Mark Beeler reminded the board that the entire west side of Osage Beach is struggling. There are currently 7 foreclosures in Osage Beach, and all of them are on the west side of the Grand Glaze Bridge, according to Beeler. The board is currently considering proposals drawn by MoDOT that would extend Osage Beach Parkway to Y Road at the western edge of Osage Beach. Lake area restaurants dished up amazing pies on Saturday for the Great Lake of the Ozarks annual pizza cook-off. Several hundred pizza lovers packed Pruitt's Point for the event, with proceeds benefiting the Smiles for Life Foundation and Tri-County YMCA of the Ozarks. On the west side, this past weekend, thousands of enthusiasts attended the Westlake Street Machine Fall Follies Car Show at the Laurie Fairgrounds. The event exhibited classic cars, trucks, motorcycles, and drag boats from all over the Midwest. Proceeds from the event benefit the Laurie Sunrise Beach Rotary Club and the Westlake Aquatic Center. The homemade boat races capped off a full weekend of fun on Sunday as locals tried their hands at boat building. Dozens of fun-loving adults and children raced their crafts for bragging rights until next year's event. Proceeds benefit Kids Harbor. The event is sponsored by the Lake of the Ozarks Marine Dealers Association. Coming up, we'll take a look at the events coming to the lake this weekend. But first, a message from Sir Dyke Yamaha. We'll be back after this.
In the world of ATVs, there's tough. Then there's Yamaha Real World Tough. For the most rutted out trails, the hardest working farms, and the most remote hunting terrain. Yamaha Grizzly ATVs with EPS. Real World Tough. Now's the time to save at the Yamaha Time to Ride sales event.
The 12th annual Wingding is scheduled from 5 to 7 p.m. this Thursday at the Lodge of Four Seasons exhibit hall. In the event, lake area restaurants compete for the title of Best Wings at the Lake. Tickets are $10 and include all-you-can-eat wings and 2 drinks. Commemorate the Civil War's 150th anniversary with 2 thrilling reenactments of the Battle of Monday's Hollow on Saturday and Sunday at the Missouri Trapshooters Association grounds. The reenactment will occur about 1 p.m. each day and are expected to last about an hour. The Civil War festivals will feature activities from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. The annual Lake of the Ozarks Bike Fest will fill the lake area with the rumble of tens of thousands of motorcycles this week. Bike Fest begins Wednesday and lasts through Sunday. The festival has increased its vendor villages from 3 to 5 this year at Dog Days Bar and Grill, Harley Davidson, the Dam Bait Shop and Campground, Camden on the Lake, and in the lower parking lot at Bagnell Dam Strip. Bike Fest will roll right into hot summer nights on Friday night for a party not to be missed on the Strip. Many bikers will participate in the Full Throttle Midwest Magazine Bike Fest Passport Sweepstakes, taking motorcycles and enthusiasts on a tour of 27 businesses, restaurants, and night spots around the lake. Come down to the Bagnell Dam Bike Fest lot party on Friday night starting at 7 p.m. to experience a live television recording of the band Powder Mill, brought to you by LakeTV and Shady's at the Lake. Saturday night is not for the timid as War on the West Side brings ultimate fighting to the stables at Cannon Smoke Saloon. The doors open at 6 p.m. and the fight begins at 7. The Lake of the Ozarks Marine Dealers Association will hold its annual boat show clearance this weekend at Captain Ron's. The hottest boats at the lake will be in the water and ready to fire up Friday through Sunday. $1,000 in gas will be given away at the show. Don't miss it. And it's Hillbilly Fair time. This year's theme, Rockin' Hillbillies, will get everyone in the right mood Saturday morning during the parade down Main Street. The fair at the Lorry Fairgrounds will take place Friday through Sunday, featuring fun for the kids, local vendors, and live music at the always popular beer garden. As always, here's a list of your live music this weekend. I'm Ashley Kyle, and this has been your Lake TV News Update, brought to you by Lake TV and Lake Expo.
It's back. The Lake of the Ozarks Marine Dealer September Boat Show clearance. September 14th through the 16th. Captain Ron's at the 34.5-mile marker. See them all. Cruisers, runabouts, performance boats, pontoons, ski boats, personal watercraft, docks, lifts, and all boating accessories. Numerous dealers. New clearance price 12s, pre-owned and demos. In the water and ready to fire up. $1,000 of free cash given away at the show. For more info, go to ozarkboatshow.com. The Marine Dealer September Boat Show clearance. September 14th through the 16th at Captain Ron's.
In the world of ATVs, there's tough. Then there's Yamaha, real world tough. For the most rutted out trails, the hardest working farms, and the most remote hunting terrain. Yamaha Grizzly ATVs with EPS. Real world tough. Now's the time to save at the Yamaha Time to Ride sales event.